Check this
Started
out.
to learn how to read.
How to read. Why? So you can read people's text messages?
I can read my mom with text messages.
All right, I am really good at. What are you really good at?
I'm really good at being nice.
You are, but pick something else.
Really good at knowing my letters.
Uh-oh. My favorite color is?
My favorite color is blue.
When I grow up, I want to be a.
When I grow up, I want to be a wrestler, actor.
All right, T.
I am.
Woo! How y'all doing? What's going on? But honey, child, y'all are too comfortable telling people how to raise their kids. And the gag is, half of the folks doing all that talking wouldn't even pass their own parenting pop quiz, let alone their father, their mama failed them. They don't even know who their father is. Clock that T, okay? Now we got Jayda. Y'all know who Jayda is. She's a mom who does commentary videos with her son. And instead of focusing on the fact that this boy is smart, he's articulate, he's polite, and clearly he's loved, which most of y'all was never loved, okay? That's talking shit. Most of y'all, most people that never been loved is the ones that's talking the most shit. Anyway, the internet want to make it a crime scene because he's not masculine enough for them. Okay, I'm telling you, they're addicted to this masculinity power trip. I don't get it. Anyway, let's talk about the double standards real quick, right? Because they're louder than a church tambourine on Easter Sunday. These same people screaming, don't sexualize kids, don't sexualize kids, will turn right around and try to shove children into the gender box they feel comfortable with. Oh, so it's only sexualizing when it's not your definition of normal. Make that make sense, okay? Because if you're not sexualizing kids, you shouldn't be looking at a child in a sexual way, meaning, oh, that they should do this because it doesn't go with their sex, or they should do that. That's sexualizing. When you look at something and you think of female or male or man, that's all that is sexualizing someone. So here it go. You can't be in the comment section, okay, acting like a little boy having a softer mannerism is some kind of gateway to doom. The real problem is the grown adults protecting their hangups onto a child who's just being himself. And that is completely right. Y'all would rather for him to be a down low, but you get upset when you see boys and you push them into masculinity boxes and they stay in these boxes because they've been beaten and feared of expressing who they truly are. And now they live their life as a down low. Now you upset that they down low. Well, that's how society raised them. That's how their parents raised them. They raised them to be this masculine being that is fake and it's not genuine. But you prefer fake and ungenuine shit over somebody that's real, because it doesn't come in the way you want it to do. And why are you so concerned and bothered about it anyway? I think that's a more of a diabolical issue, is that other people make you feel some type of way, you and your feelings, okay? Why do other people make you feel some type of way? You are born in this world by yourself, you're gonna die by yourself. But people are very pressed on other people. So let's keep it. So we got to be pressed on them. How about that? You press on that person, okay? So how we going to combat that? We got to be pressed on the people that's pressed on them. How about that? Okay, so now folks are saying, if you don't like the comments, stop posting him online. And I hear it. The internet is wild, but telling her to hide him is basically saying, be shamed of your child. No, that's not the move. That is not the move right there. We're not about to do that. Be proud of your child, love your child, because ain't nobody gonna love your child like you gonna love your child, okay? No, we're not doing that. Her son is going to grow up and see that his mama didn't tuck him away because of the world was mean. And a lot of these parents, they tuck their kids away because they're ashamed. And shame on the parents. You know, as a parent, you're supposed to be the protector. You're supposed to be the lover. Fuck what the world says. She stood by him on camera, letting him know you are worthy, you are loved, and you have the right to take up space exactly as you are. That's a parenting with a backbone. Go ahead, Jayda. Let's also be clear. You can't make somebody gay, okay? If he grows up and he's attracted to boys, that's who he is. If he grows up and he's attracted to girls, that's who he is. If he grows up and likes nobody, that's who he is. What you can make, though, is the insecure child, a child who feels like they can't be themselves, down low, DL men, okay? And that's damage right there. That lasts longer than any internet rumor. So she is doing right by her son. And see, this is a bigger thing than Jayda and her son. This is for every parent who has a kind of kid that doesn't fit into the society little checklist. There are moms out here raising dancer artists, soft-spoken boys, bold and fearless girls, and all they get is, why can't they be more like what? More like who? You know? If your parenting style is built on making your child small enough to fit into someone else's opinion, you're not raising a kid. You're raising a performance. So no, I don't think Jayda should stop posting with her son. I think she's showing a blueprint for how to raise a confident kid in a loud, judgmental world. And the reality is, when the cameras are off, those comments don't matter. What matters is that boy knows his mama is in his corner, period. And for the folks who's bothered by a child saying alrighty on a video, maybe just log off. Drink some water. Ask yourself why a child's personality triggers you more than your own unpaid bills. Okay, get your debt together.